I just want to show you all my garden, 2011. It is May the 20th. Here's my row of cucumbers. Already picked off a couple of dozen off these, still a lot more to harvest. There's a few down right here. Get the leaves out of the way. There's my grapes. I get some clusters of grapes on there. First time this year. And there we got the row of tomatillos. I've never grown tomatillos before, and these things are going like crazy. See if I can get down here, show you what I'm talking about. I have to tippy-toe down the rows because they've grown so much. But if you look in here, you can see all the little papery husks, and there's just hundreds of them. I mean hundreds. And when I decided to grow them this year, I was told by several different members that you have to grow more than one because they don't pollinate like peppers or regular tomatoes, so you have to have more than one plant. But as you can see, pan down the row, I do have more than just two, and those things are growing crazy. Next, I've got all my tomatoes, and I spaced these rows at like 3 foot apart. And as you can see on my tomatoes, there's no rows no more. I mean, there's no walkways. They have just literally grown like crazy. See if I can get through here to the next row. Walk down this row here. I'll show you a few tomatoes I already have on here. Right here. Some better boys. Have a bunch of cherry tomatoes and some aromas. And then beside it we have starting of my peppers. Right here I have padrones. Get this fixed. There's a bunch hanging in there. There's another padrone. A few more peppers on there. We picked about 30 the other day. I've got a Papa Joe Scotch bonnet, another Papa Joe Scotch bonnet. This one here is a regular yellow Scotch bonnet, and down inside there I have some fruit starting to form. Another Scotch bonnet. It's got a bunch of buds on it but doesn't have any fruit set as of yet. I have one Antilles Caribbean starting to bud. And this one here, that's another Antilles Caribbean. I have two of them, I'm sorry. Once again, I've got some flowers on it, buds, no fruit yet. This one here is my Bond of my Jocks. Some of these plants got beat up by some hail, and you can see by looking at the leaves, the hail has punched some holes, done some damage to them. This one here is a red boot jalokia. I grew all these from seed this year. There's not a single plant that I bought. This one here is a red boot jalokia that I overwintered, and you can see at the stalks that I cut off last winter. These things are starting to come on pretty good. This one here is my yellow boot jalokia, and I actually got some fruits coming on there. There's one. There's another one. Can't wait to try those. I got an overwintered 7-pod. And then here is my overwintered brain strain from Cappy. This thing is going crazy. I got buds everywhere, so it'll be just a matter of time before I have a bunch of those. And this plant here and this plant right here is both Trinidad scorpions. Once again, I've got a bunch of buds and stuff, but just no fruit set yet. Then we'll go to the next row. This is a Chichimeca hybrid. It's a large jalapeno, as you can see, but it's real mild for the people who don't like a lot of heat. Here we have a couple of Tabasco plants. You can see some buds forming on the top up there, so just a matter of time. Another Tabasco. Here I have a large red cayenne, and this plant, as you can see, it's got fruit everywhere. I mean, it's all around the base. Some more coming out the top, right there. I've got two more of those plants. They're starting to put on a few fruit. And then I've got a couple of Hungarian hot waxes. And this little plant here is just, I mean, they're everywhere. What can I say? They're down at the bottom, up at the top, everywhere you look. Just letting some of them try to get wet ripe. This one here, it started getting a few on it. It had 4 of them when it was smaller, so I went ahead and pulled them off to try to encourage more root and leaf growth, get the plant bigger. And it's starting to put on some down there. You can see them as we speak. Then I have 4 serranos. This one here's got a few on it, a lot of blooms. Same with that one. This one here, it's starting to put on some fruit. Get some hanging there. These last year I had 4 plants, and last year it was just unbelievable the amount of peppers I got off of 4 plants. Here's the last of the serranos. There's some peppers going on yet. Then I've got a whole row. See if I can pan down this whole row. Got a whole row of nothing but the jumbo jalapenos, mixed varieties. Here I have a grande hybrid in here. Several peppers on it. And then I've got, this is the next 5 I believe are mucho nachos. And I've got some good size peppers growing on it. All of these are been real good producers for me. I like doing the cream cheese and bacon wrapped on the grill. And these big ones like this can really hold some cream cheese. But just going down the row here, there's a bunch of them on every plant. So, and I grew about 12 plants of these because I really like the stuffed jalapenos. Anyway, to go on down the row, because these are just more of the jalapenos. This is my overwintered Thai plant. I grew this from seed last year and was raising it for my father-in-law, and got about a dozen or so plants that grew up. Didn't get a whole lot of fruit of them last year. It's a pretty long season grower. Anyway, I gave all of them to him except for one. Kept it in the house all winter long, and it lost all its leaves. But I put it back in the garden this year, and this thing has literally gone nuts. You can see all the flowers on it. There's a bunch of little pods. They're hard to see, but like right there, you can see there's a bunch of them on here. I mean, they just blend in really well. But this plant is almost 3 foot tall, and there'll be hundreds and hundreds of pods off this plant this year. Next, I have some bell peppers right there, here. Let's see, I have some. Yeah, let me get around here on the other side. It's pretty good size bell peppers this early in the year already. There's one. There's another one on this side. On the next plant here, I've already pulled some of these and made some homemade spaghetti and stuff. There's another one. There's more coming on that plant. The next thing I've got Anaheims. And those things, man, I tell you what, last year, my wife can take these and make some of the meanest green chili chicken and beef enchiladas. So I make sure that that's definitely going to be a staple in my garden from now on. I absolutely love them. As you can see, they're loading up. Good producer. There's another plant. Here we got 2 plants of the poblano. I don't know if you can see. Here's one fruit. Pretty good size. On the next plant here, there's another good size one. Making chili rellenos. Next row I've got, I don't know exactly how you pronounce it, called pepperoncinis, pickling peppers, and they're loading up with fruit. Looks like gonna be another good producer. And there's another one, and another one, and one more. Next we've got pimento peppers. I don't know if you can see this, but my goodness at the buds. Them things have got hundreds of buds all over them. I mean, everywhere you look, they're everywhere. Finally got some fruit coming on. It's the Round of Hungary. Specialty pimento cheese pepper is what they say. Here's another one. It's got some more fruit coming on. And there's another one there on that plant. Then I've got some seed or plants that I had started from seed. It's this one is a Augie Lyman, another Augie Lyman. Both got buds on it. It's fixing to start fruiting. This one here is my lemon drop. Got some buds on it, looking pretty good. Another lemon drop. I've heard those things can really pump out the pods, so we'll see. Next one is chocolate habanero. It's got some buds on it. Next one is the orange habanero. This one here is Trinidad Douglas. The next one is another Trinidad Douglas. Never tried those, so anxious to get some of the ripe pods on that. This next 4 plants here are Cubanelles. They're good sweet stuffing peppers. Get it around here where you can get a better view of it. Bunch of peppers on this plant. Bunch of them. Good sized ones too. So here's another one that's got some good fruit. And the last one right there. Alright, next row we've got the 3 plants of the Zavery habanero, which is a mild habanero, has the flavor of a habanero but without the heat. There's 1, excuse me, 2, and 3 of those. Buds forming, but no fruit yet. Next is the Fatali. I only have 1 of those this year. Got some buds coming on it. Heard real good things about this pepper also, so can't wait to try it. The next 3 plants, they're a little small, but they're doing alright. I mean, they're growing. Is paper lantern habaneros. There's 3 of those. Getting some buds on that. Next 2 plants is the Omnicolor. I seen this on Neil's video, and he said it's one of his favorite plants because they're beautiful. I mean, they have different colored peppers all over them, and put some real good color in the garden. They also taste great as well. So there's 2 plants there. Once again, budding, but no fruit just yet. Then I have 2 yellow 7 buds. And there's the other one.